Yeah, like the sergeants and the town guard, and then some of the old get your hand away.
Goblin.
Like
Town
the ancients
guard.
ones. Like there's like the fucking goths and all sorts of shit that would be awesome, like dope flagellants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The goth kit's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
Goth
basically
kids are cool.
playing
kids are cool.
one game of regiments with a super OP warband made me want to make like really shitty ones.
Like super chaffy. And then
Yeah.
throwing 3 steam tanks in there.
Oh yeah. Can we make an 8 steam tank list?
Yes.
Our game of regiments got me so excited for more regiments.
It's when I played you,
I loved how chaotic that was.
I think that was also a bit of our spice.
It was great. I
It was
literally
just
moved one of
literally-
his units out of the way so I could charge the one behind.
I like look over and there's like a regiment, a fucking pile of elves.
It was the
like
techless ball.
It was like 30 some odd elves in like a pile.
just
Yeah.
a ball
A
of elves.
30-year-old elf model pile.
Yeah, those spearmen would be about 30 years old in that pile.
And that techless is for sure.
You could tell
Yeah, he's
there's people
metal.
at other tables just sweating like it belongs in a museum.
See, this is where I'm definitely in the mindset. It's like if someone catches me in the right mood and they're getting too precious about it, I would pick up one of those old ones and whip it across the room.
I would just like pick up one of my models and step on it just to fuck with people.
Yeah.
I really stand behind there being a lot of beauty in it not being permanent.
Yeah, it's an ephemeral art. That's like one of the reasons why I shake my head whenever I see like people being like, "We preserved this Banksy work," or it's like this amazing street art's been preserved in the museum. It's like
Stop.
this literally defeats the purpose of what this art is about.
Don't worry, Banksy will come and fuck it up.
Perfect. I love it.
Put it through the shredder.
Yeah. Knock
Well-
it down.
Hello, folks.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Some Assembly Required. I'm Jared at Caffeinated Miniatures.
I'm Spooky Andrew at Andar Primulon.
So spooky.
So spooky. I am Rory at Ratboy Minis on Instagram and Discord.
Was that you just became a Transylvanian rat?
Yeah, trying to steal my name.
Yes. I have hired you, bookkeeper, to come to my kiss.
To talk about land ownership.
I would like to acquire a pleasant property in your town. Ignore the rats behind me.
Okay.
Should
and with
definitely
that-
make a Nosferatu rat mini. That'd be sweet, actually.
Nosferatu?
Yeah, dude. The light bulb moment is real.
Speaking of spooky, what have you been working on?
Oh, what a pivot.
Okay, so I'm always so underprepared because I feel like every time I finish talking about what I've been working on, I'm like, oh yeah, and then that thing. Oh yeah, and then that thing. So I'm going to do my best. I just got my hot wire cutter and I spent like 5 hours just cutting bricks. Just going through the motions, getting gassed out in my small room with my
How many
windows
brain
frozen
cells
shut.
did you lose?
I don't want to talk about that. We talk about net gains, not losses.
Because that's what matters when we do our taxes.
That's what
By the way,
matters when your
everyone,
board
taxes are
looks
coming up
sick.
soon.
Yeah, no, I've been working on the board. I've 60% done the first house on the board. So I'm very excited about that.
But it's not a house.
It's a chapel.
It's a very cute chapel.
It's very sweet. And it's playable, which is key.
Yeah. My goal is to make everything vertically accessible on the board. So like the castle walls are all going to be 6 inches high. And then that piece, that chapel with the vaulted roof, there's going to be platforms where you can walk on top of the roof. And then different ways to like, no matter where you are, you have a vertical option to get up on the walls.
Perfect.
Because the goal is to keep it small, but tall.
Is this for your Doom board?
And wartime. Yeah, I want to bring it to tabletop convergence and have it for Dungeon Fest and things like that. So
By the way, tabletop convergence. I got a muffin in my mouth. I can't do this.
Yeah, you need to stop. What is tabletop convergence?
Tabletop Convergence is a fantastic little festival happening in Vancouver. April
North
long
Vancouver?
weekend. North Vancouver? Well, Vancouver. Vancouver's an idea, not a place.
I'm very confused.
No, it's
Started by our homie Desmond, who came to Dungeon Fest.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be rad. It's gonna be so far. It's 3 Andrews in a car going down.
What could
Is that
go
even
wrong?
allowed? I don't think that's
I
legal.
don't know. I'm gonna see how long I can get Vanga Bus playing before someone shuts it off.
Or drives off the Coca-Cola.
Yeah, just off the side. O'Doyle rules.
So yeah, no, been working on the board. After playing 2 games of Necromunda in a row, I had so much money that I had to get more models. So I got I forget what he's called, but he's like a $50 mini on his own because he's from the Blackstone Fortress. He's like the preacher guy.
Oh, I know the one
Inquisition.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I grabbed that guy and I like carved off all his filigree and nonsense because I'm like, you look too expensive to be in the hive. So I carved it all off, carved off all his banners, carved off the Inquisition stuff. And then I realized that you could just apply like Tamiya over top of stuff you carve off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it like
Yeah.
perfectly
Smooths it out.
smooth.
Yeah.
So I did that, added some skulls, gave him a sick power hammer with like a shitty Cawdor handle.
Perfect.
So it looks like it's going to fall off.
Perfect.
And then I whipped up a guy with a bolt gun, and my buddy that plays Mechanicus brought me a whole bunch of servo claw bits. So he's going to get a cool robot arm.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you've been sucked in fully into the Necromunda. You have to pay to play part of the game.
It's such a good game. Yeah, Uncle Mike gave me some sick Cawdor transfers for my birthday. So
Sweet.
Oh, very nice.
we'll go on the vehicle that I have, but yet to build
Was that for the end of the campaign?
next campaign.
Oh, the following
The sequel.
Necromunda.
Necromunda Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Which would probably be in the summer.
I hope after Dungeon Fest.
Yeah,
I don't think.
I feel like if anyone's running shit beforehand, it's people who are not doing stuff for Dungeon Fest.
Yeah, because like right
There's
after.
no one in this room.
No
right
one in this
after
room.
Mordheim, Trench Crusade starting up.
Oh, fuck.
And then tentatively, we have nothing planned after that, but that will probably change.
Probably Mordheim or Necromunda in the fall.
That's it? That's all you've been working on, Spooky? That seems like a lot, but
Yeah.
also, you also always tend to forget what you've actually been working on. Any more gobos?
No goblins.
Any Tomb Kings?
I am slowly piecing together Tomb King's warband from Mordheim. I've got one of the re-releases from the old world. It's the Tomb King with the glaive. It's a really cool looking model. And I got
That's one of the 78-year-old models that they're now selling for $90.
it was only $40, which wasn't too bad, but it's a 40-year-old metal mini that should be like a third of the price realistically, but it looks cool.
But you have it anyways.
It's brand new. It's cool.
Yeah.
And then I got for my Lich, there's a model that I think it's recent. It's only like $25, which is surprising, but it's this dude that's just made up of scarabs. And he's got like a big skull face.
Sweet.
That is cool.
And then I got some Tomb Guardians.
Question about the old dude who got re-released.
Uh-huh.
On the tag on his feet, does the year say this year or the year it was originally manufactured?
I actually haven't even taken it out of the box. So I have no idea.
Okay. I was just curious about that.
Not the clue. Oh, I got some really old Cawdor metal minis though.
There we go. See, he's
Yeah.
remembering more.
Yeah.
I'm spiraling.
Spiral.
So you got Skellies, War Master Skellies.
Haven't touched them. I reprinted a whole bunch of
I
like War
need
Master.
someone to play. Duncan and
know.
I can only. We're at our third game. We're hitting the point where we need to find new people.
No, you just bring on like weird happenings. Find the random happening table for War Master. Oh no, a comet hit the battlefield.
Yeah.
Oh, I only hit Duncan's units. Oh, this is weird.
Oh no! What a problem!
I'm so sorry.
His
It could have happened to anyone.
goddamn
Totally
war
random.
wagon.
Completely random. Randomly.
His goddamn war wagon that can fortify its position and make everyone have suddenly a 5-up save who's touching it.
No, my plan is to finish these 2 Necromunda guys this weekend and then just go whole hog on the board. I even picked up like a creme brulee torch to like burn the XPS foam that the board mounts on to give it
You're
some
gonna
good,
have
like
no brain cells.
no. Pray for me, everybody. But the whole idea of
Maybe
the creme
just
brulee
do it
torch,
when it's not 40 below out so you can open a window.
yeah, like
Or take the creme brulee torch to your frozen window.
that's true. I could do that and shatter it. That'd be fun.
Yeah, thermal cracks happen all the time in Windows.
Chrissy would totally understand.
Yeah,
Yeah, she wouldn't completely murder you.
yeah. Floyd wouldn't run out of the window. He wouldn't.
Oh, that fucking cat, dude.
That cat only needs a tiny sliver of light to get through, too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, really. I think that's it. Just board stuff is all that's on my mind right now.
So wait,
Not-
are you
not
doing
even-
like a 2x2?
Yeah, that's like at least 12 inches tall.
This fills my heart with joy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tons of like walkways, scaffolding, ladders, ivy vines to climb up the walls,
Yeah.
and so like The castle board is based off of a Call of Duty Ghost map because
Yes.
Classic.
Rory was like,
Yes.
yeah, for my terrain or boards, I like to model them off of Call of Duty maps.
I will
was
say
like,
that this has been
that's a rad idea.
This has been an aspiration of mine.
Yeah.
Because it's like these people would have figured out how the best flow for these play areas for multiplayer games.
Yeah.
And what's going to create like the best, like, here's your channel for this, here's where this conflict could happen. We're going to maximize this. Here's the kill box. So just use team deathmatch maps from like Call of Duty or Halo.
That is way too smart for me.
Yeah. So I remember you saying that months ago, and I was like, that's a fantastic idea. So I was sitting at work, and I was like just looking at different pictures from Call of Duty games. And I was like, surely there must be a castle map. And the one game I didn't play, which is Call of Duty Ghosts, has a castle map.
There you go.
And so I model it after that, but
I'd like to model one off of Rust.
that'd be sick. I would be
Because
so down
Rust slapped so hard.
for the Rust punks. Make the Rust board. But yeah, it's the whole idea behind the board is that the castle had been sieged and like left abandoned. So there's like giant holes in the walls from like where a trebuchet like lobbed a giant rock, and that's part of where the chapel got blown open.
Sick.
There's a siege tower that I'm going to make so that you can climb the siege tower and then go into a turret of the castle walls. I'm doing
Sweet.
magnetic toppers for the turrets so that you can go in the turret, pull
Just
off the
pull it
topper.
off and then you can get in there.
Yeah.
Smart. So the idea being that you can also play this with Doom or what?
Yeah. Any medieval miniature skirmish game is the goal.
Yeah.
With lots of verticality.
Yeah.
If it's flat, we don't need that crap.
Ordered my birch seeds. Shout out to Berserker Works Bill.
Your bird seeds?
Birch.
Birch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, birch seeds look like leaves. They're
Yeah.
perfect. They're
really?
great scale
Oh, yeah.
leaves. Yeah.
It's like 28 mil scale leaves.
I meant there's like this giant birch tree right by Ainsley's school that I meant because like not all birch seeds are great. There's like a specific variety
I think
that
it's the
work
white
really
birch.
good. Yeah, and so there was this giant one right by Ainsley's school, and like all fall, I was like, oh, I need to just steal some and then dry them out. And there's still a bunch on the tree, so when it's not 6 million below, I will grab some because free is better than paying for them.
Especially when you have a resource right there.
Yeah.
I'm impatient.
That's fair.
I don't know anything about botany.
What? You're gonna cut stuff apart?
No, not lobotomy, botany.
There we go. There we go. The sciences.
That's what I've been working on. What have you been working on, Rory?
I've been working on saying happy birthday to Spooky.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Happy
guys.
birthday to you. How old did you turn? How many birthday bumps did you get?
None. Well, I got cake. That was
Nice.
cool.
How old did you turn?
29.
Oh.
But you didn't. Oh, our sweet baby boy.
Sweet baby boy.
But you didn't bring us any cake.
Yeah,
It
So,
was ice cream cake. I don't know.
It's cold enough. It could have been.
Dude, it could
would've
have
been
just
fine.
sat in your car for months at this point.
How dare you?
You
I
ate
feel
it all.
bad.
Yeah.
No,
Should I-
don't feel bad. You can just buy us some cake
Yeah.
for your birthday.
But then scrape off the ice cream because all I want is the fudge and the chocolate cookie part on
You
the
can
bottom.
order that with double fudge.
I don't want the double fudge. I want the cookie bits
Yeah,
mostly.
I want the fudge and the
bottom,
cookie
like,
bits.
Fudge layer.
Yeah.
That's Chrissy's favorite part. And so I inquired with the Dairy Queen employees of 2 of those,
You
please.
bought your own birthday cake?
No. This is
Okay.
for her birthday one year. So you can double up that fudge layer.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It'll just cost double
Yeah.
an already uber expensive cake.
What is it, like $40?
Something. Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I just see the price and it's like $1,000. I
Yeah.
don't know. I
They're
start
expensive.
sweating.
That's why you go to Glenmorgan Bakery and get a cake from them because theirs are so goddamn
And cheese
good.
buns.
Oh, the cheese buns. Thank you.
I
I'm
used to
overdue.
live way too close to there.
I'm overdue for getting. Did you ever get the box where they're frozen and you can make them at home? That's a thing.
No.
That's a thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But why put in the work when you can just get the fresh ones? Like how close were you?
Like less than a 2-minute drive.
Walking distance.
Yeah, easily walking distance.
So you eat
But
half
wait,
the
wait,
bag
wait.
by the time
No.
you get
The
home.
reason you get the frozen one is because you can make cheese bun pizza. I'm just saying. Just saying.
That'd be pretty dope.
I expect this next time I'm at your place.
Yeah, I super want pizza now.
Love pizza.
Anyways, Rory, what have you been working
Are we
on?
going to Costco to get pizza after?
We could get pizza.
Oh no, it's super. Oh no, we're fine because my brain just went. I went to Costco on Tuesday and they already had paperwork up where it's just like, hey, if you want your Super Bowl pizza, please, for the love of God, put your order in now.
Is that this weekend?
It is tomorrow.
Oh,
The footballs is tomorrow.
Footballing.
We'll see if Travis Kelce proposes to Taylor Swift on the field after the game or not.
after they win.
That'd be hysterical if that actually happens.
If Taylor Swift wins back-to-back Super Bowls.
She'll be living every white girl's nightmare.
Yeah.
Her partner proposing to her at a sporting event.
National TV.
Yeah. Everyone watching.
I mean, she's used to everyone watching.
That's true.
Rory, what have you been working on?
Yeah, what have you been working on?
Thinking about if Travis Kelce is going to marry
Stop.
Taylor
What
Swift.
are you working on?
Priorities.
My life is slowly being subsumed and consumed by Dungeon Fest. It has begun.
Gasp.
We have begun preparations for Dungeon Fest 2025. That's going to be happening TBD because we have not signed officially a contract with
I
our
was like,
venue
have we
yet.
signed it yet?
No, we haven't. I haven't heard back because bless the Legion and also the Legion. But that should hopefully be happening soon. Then once that's done, we'll actually have official dates coming up. But that doesn't mean we haven't
Dates
started.
and posters.
Ah! And all the money's going to disappear.
We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, so my life basically all last week was having one-on-one meetings with people for their departments, for their projected dream budgets, and then meeting with...
And then yelling at them like, no, you get $5.
No. That's Monday. That's Monday's meeting.
I know. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I think Liam is going to shatter some dreams.
I'm going to smile and nod in that meeting.
Yeah.
How are the games doing? Free. It's great.
We're fine. Game runners, you get a meal ticket and a drink ticket. You're fine.
We're making money. I'm donating my time into this.
Yeah, exactly.
Game runners, you get a high five. It'll be crisp. Please pay for everything else.
Yes.
I've got a massive, really cool box to run Spearhead.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they got the metal, like, measuring tools and stuff in them. Like, it's really cool, dude.
See, that's what I'm... Okay, so this is tied to what I'm doing because I am getting excited about Dungeon Fest and what
He's
it's
sitting
going to be.
up on the chair now.
Shut up. What it's going to be this year. And the fact alone that we have essentially... The joke is that we have 100% more games, which sounds impressive, but we're going from 2 official gaming events to now like 4 or 5 official gaming
We had
events.
3 official gaming events, didn't we? We had Magic
More time. Oh, Flames.
and Flames.
Yeah.
Thanks for remembering, guys.
Hey, I remembered.
R.I.P.
I remembered.
Jared remembers.
Your sun beaming right now. It's
No, I just fucking glow.
ascended.
He has ascended. Do you need the headdress?
Oh boy,
Dude.
do I.
It might
What,
fit
just-
your head.
Well, my head's pretty small. I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not touching that
Why?
because I don't want Kiwi's wrath.
She would literally be like, yeah, put it on.
Okay, anyways. What
This
else
is
have you
like-
been working on, Rory?
Listeners, this is the coolest headdress ever.
Supporting my girlfriend as she goes through art school and stays up till God knows when in the morning working on assignments. But yeah, no, Dungeon Fest prep and figuring out what games are going to be run. We got a pretty good slate so far locked in, and I feel like as we get closer, there might be a couple more things that pop up. Who knows? But yeah, Dungeon Fest prep. Hobbying took a back seat this week. I did finish a unit of Storm Vermin for War Master.
Yeah, they look dope.
So now I got a Skaven unit, another Skaven unit that has a 5-up save. Them and the Rat Ogres. That being said, Plague Monks still slap and are scary because...
Because there's a million of them.
No, there isn't. You can only take 2 units of Plague Monks for every 1,000 points in your army.
Oh.
But each stand of Plague Monks gets 4 attacks. And if they win combat, they have to pursue. So they will chase down anyone who runs from them, and
then mow them down.
Essentially, is what you would hope. That it doesn't go to a third round of combat the next turn, but they also can't get driven back by shooting. So if anyone shoots at them, it's point
Because they're just frothing at the mouth.
Yeah, it's like if you're going to shoot at them, you better be able to kill a stand. Because if you don't do enough damage to kill a stand, it doesn't
does
even
nothing.
matter. Does
Yeah.
nothing. Same with rat swarms. So I'm slowly learning how this fucking army works. But yeah, finished with Storm Vermin. Started building a bunch of my all Empire regiments. I forgot how much of a pain in the ass it is to build metal models when I built that volley gun.
Yeah, especially those big ones, because like
Yeah.
they basically need to be pinned,
They
but they're a
need to be.
complete bitch
And
to pin some of those.
Unlike, like my brain goes to like say like unlike the old box knot,
Yeah.
the volley gun barely has any like dovetails that nicely fit together, and it's mostly hollow.
Yeah.
So I thought about the idea of like how the fuck, like for me to pin this, it would take days
Yeah.
of actually plotting it out, drilling it all out, making sure, hoping to God I've lined everything up right. It's like, no. Super glue, baking soda, super glue, baking soda. This is how we're doing this.
2-part epoxy.
Oh God, not that far, but yeah, it's got weird crusty marks on it. And there was a guy in our server who was like, "Hey, I know a guy who already has 4 in his display case and would love a 5th." I'm like, "No, this is mine."
It was like that. You completely misunderstood what I was saying here.
Yeah.
I want more.
Yeah, it's like I want this. That being said, I think there's still a dude in Kijiji who's selling Empire stuff that no one got back to me within our scene about who wants to split up what. Seriously. And then also the other thing I'm doing is I organized a bunch of people to get War Master rulebooks. So hopefully more of us are playing it soon.
They look sweet. Thank you.
They do look so good. Shout out our sponsor, Little Rock Printing.
They don't know our sponsor yet.
They don't know. They don't know it yet, but they are.
Listeners, they don't know us.
They don't know us. But
We know them.
we love them. We love
We
you,
do
Little
love
Rock.
them.
So got the rule books printed, and what the hell was the other thing? Trying to run through my brain. Empire for regiments. Start building those guys. I may or may not make a new warband for Mordheim
Ooh.
for the winter campaign.
Ooh.
This is
Just use your Empire, guys.
well, that's what I mean with making a new one. Because when we were at the bit swap a couple weeks ago, I did pick out like a bunch of random Mordheim dudes, which I realize now it's like, oh, this was like the militiamen kit from Empire that I just picked out a bunch of those guys from like a pile. So I have more than enough to make a mercenaries warband. And I'm on the fence of doing that because I also know Mordheim starts in a month now.
I remembered a whole bunch of things I've been working on, by the way.
Hang on. You literally said this.
So I finished my Trench Crusade, guys.
Oh, God damn. Fuck.
Big shout out to Black Magic Craft for an amazing hobby tip of printing out paper, just normal paper with graphics on it, cutting it out, soaking it in Mod Podge, and just putting it on the mini.
What?
Yeah.
For what? Banners?
Yeah.
I love how there's like all these like there's 3 different ways people are doing banners, and I love it.
So like Trench Crusade, they got like little placard, like wooden bus shields. I don't know, billboards.
Okay.
So I went on to Canva and I just quickly did up like a whole bunch of like religious Gothic art that I found, made it into different sizes, printed it out, cut it, and then just dipped it in Mod Podge, put it on the model after I like painted the model, and then just did my wash over top and like blended in a bit of the wood. Done.
Perfect.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Did you do miscast trick of then doing some highlights on it with paints to blend it in further?
No, so I just like went around the edge of the wood where like the paper would be.
Yeah.
So like that is blended in, but I thought about like going in and just doing like some wood chipping, but I was like, nah, it's so small you won't even see it.
That's true. That's the whole point.
And then my coworker at my big people job, he's been really, really stoked on the Necromunda campaign.
Oh yeah, this is the guy who got jacked up on it, right?
Yeah. Now he's jacked. He like played a couple games and he's like, so tell me about this Mordheim thing.
Nah.
It's like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So he's went and picked up one of the vampire count models. Lady Annika. She's got a really stupid looking head with like her hair. It looks like
Is
horns.
it the red hair that goes like out super far to the side and the cool
he did
black
a
shield?
sweet conversion on it,
Yeah,
right?
he did.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
he
who's
was-
he in the server? Is he in the server?
Yeah, TV's
TV's
Brent.
Brent.
Oh!
Yeah, super cool dude. He took one of the Night Haunt,
Yes.
like tomb banshee models or whatever they
Yeah.
are, and he like clipped off a bunch of like the hands and stuff, and it's just the face. So this vampire count's holding like a mask that she like holds up to her face, but her head is like this ghost that's screaming.
Yeah, I know
It's-
exactly the one you're
it's
talking
so
about.
rad.
Yeah,
dude.
it's dope.
So
That's a sick
that brings
conversion.
me
Yeah,
great
such an
joy
awesome
just
conversion.
seeing people getting into the hobby and being like, yeah, I'm going to buy this model to like tear it to shreds.
Perfect. Brent's the hero that we need.
Yeah, that is full more time vibe. Just making the weirdest shit you can do.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And then getting the John Blanche paint set to paint it all in.
I've got them both on pre-order.
No. Now I'm trying to think of what else to come back and finish the whole what the fuck I'm working on.
What are you working on?
Storm Master. It was Storm Master.
I'm not the manager. I'm the Storm Master.
It was my Storm Vermin Dungeon Fest prep. And
is all of your city stuff built?
The city's Sigmar? Yeah. Yes. The Spearhead's built. And almost half the steel helms are painted.
Sweet.
Nice. So I still need to...
And your big boy on horse is done?
Big boy on horse is done. He just needs to get the flocking on the base, and then that's it.
Get flocked.
And then it's finishing the cannon, and then the 5 knights. And now that I've gotten over 1,000 points of Storm Vermin, Jesus Christ. Now that I got over 1,000 points of Skaven for War Master done, I could pivot back to cities, but that's totally dependent if I get struck by inspiration and want to make a Mercenaries Warband for more. Shut up.
Do it.
I did put a skull on one of the guys on the archer's head because I thought it would look cool. And it does look cool. I have no idea where the skull's.
Now you started, so you have to finish it.
That's right. Trust me, I'm very tempted to try and old hammer paint up all the old goblins I have for this coming wartime campaign, but I'm like, no.
Dude,
keep it realistic. That's not on the docket.
Painting in the 2000s heavy metal style. Oh,
I know.
Getting goblins that are obnoxiously bright green.
I know.
It's so much fun to paint orcs and goblins that color.
I do really like the obnoxiously bright green colors that they had.
And the Kev Adams sculpture is so good.
You got to get that moot green, man. You got to get that moot green.
I've got when I inherited Fergie's paints, I have every green that Vallejo has ever made.
That's not bad.
And all the greens that Citadel has. I have enough green.
Perfect. You could do. You could do now the Eons of Battle way of picking orc skin.
I don't know what that is.
So I've seen this and I've done it before, and it's a fun little gimmick. Is for his orcs, each unit has a different variation of green skin, and the way he does that is he puts all his green paints on the table, closes his eyes, and he picks one. He's like, "This is the base," and then puts that aside, closes his eyes, grabs, "This is the mid-tone," and grabs again, "This is the highlight."
That's fucking cool.
So you get some really weird scenarios where the brighter color is the base and the darker color is the highlight. So he has to get creative, but it leads to really a fun variation of orc color skin for the army.
Sick transition though.
Your base color is purple. Truth.
But then you don't see it.
You read my mind.
What?
Sick transition into, Jared, what have you been working on with those sick ass orcs?
Get off me. There we go.
I wasn't even on you.
I was looking spooky when I said that.
Hi.
Yeah, and he didn't even leave.
Oh, wait. No, I'm going to jump in. The last thing I'm working on is waiting for parts to mod a Nintendo DS.
Oh, yeah.
So I can
Which
have
is right beside
the
you.
perfect emulator. Yes, I got some old grandmother's old 3D, not 3DS, normal DS. And
DS Lite, baby.
DS Lite. And it is a delight to hold this in my hand because it definitely flashes me back to when I had a little white DS, and I remember playing
like the OG clamshell,
like that, but white shell.
Oh,
not
it wasn't
the silver.
the big.
No, I didn't have Gen 1 DS. I had the DS Lite.
Likewise.
Know what? I probably fuck me. It's anything is probably in my parents' house somewhere. But yeah, I had that, and just remembering playing games on it, it's man, I did have a lot of fun with the fucking DS. That was such a good handheld. So I'm looking forward to putting the guts of this one into a new body. Finally getting an R4 card, and that holds a special place in my heart because I definitely remember being in junior high and high school and people having this mythical R4 card. It's
back when they would last 3 months and then die.
Yeah, but then I was just what is this and how did you find it?
Yeah.
And it'd be this
what
thing
kind of black magic is this?
And it was totally that because people would be like, "Oh, I found it in a shop in Chinatown." It's some fucking 80s movie where they go into this shop and there's smoke everywhere, and it's here is the R4 card.
You gotta speak the password. It'll take you to the back room behind a bead curtain.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm looking forward to living that dream. I'm looking forward to playing some fucking great DS games. And then when I feel like a rich boy, I'll get the Easy Flash Forge for the GBA.
Oh yeah, I
And then-
super want the GBA one.
Yeah, and then load all the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games onto that.
I would get so many games and only play one.
I know that's what it is on my other emulator, where I have like 20 games and
Yu-Gi-Oh! Soul the Eternal Duelist. Best game.
No.
It's so good, dude. I play it like every few years. It's a fantastic game.
or you get Lord of the Rings on GBA, which is basically Diablo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so good. Game Boy Advance had some seriously
really good
dope
games.
games.
I'm actually for the DS. I'm just excited to play games that I missed out on. Like I never played Ace Attorney,
Yeah,
Phoenix Wright,
yeah.
and just having to yell at my handheld objection.
Or the 7,000 Brain Age games they made for
Dude,
DS.
I cannot wait to play Brain. They only made 2 Brain Age official Brain Age games.
I know.
and then
It's
all
just
the
like
rip-offs.
you see them everywhere, and then there's
Yeah.
all the rip-offs, and
Yeah.
it's like, yeah,
Nintendogs.
Kiwi is stoked that we all have Nintendogs. I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose it to her.
yeah. You're
Yeah,
gonna have
you
to
will.
get a second one.
Yeah, I'm going to have to mod a second one. But now I also found out there's a website called Sendico, which is basically like an online auction site for shit from Japan.
Yeah,
Ooh.
And so on there, you can find DS Lites or anything, but a bunch of them are like, DS Lite, the screen is scratched, $20 Canadian. And it's like, what? Or some of them are in like the colored shells that only Japan got.
That's cool.
And as I found out, DS Lites are not region locked. So
correct. Yeah,
you can just get them and they can be in Japanese and you're like, let's switch that to English. Okay, done. Fixed.
or just get it for the case.
Or just get it for the case. And
Because
then-
if it seriously, you get one that's like this screen is scratched, but it's a cool case, $20. Yes, please.
And then I found out like replacement parts on AliExpress. It's like between $5 and $20 depending on the part you're looking for.
totally, yeah.
So who knows? If I love this and I love flipping this one to make mine, it could just be like a fun little cottage industry thing where I'm like, I'll just flip DS lights.
I'll make $10 to $20 each time,
got
but
that-
it's fun.
You got that Nintendogs? I know a guy.
I just actually want to find like the limited edition shells
Yes,
and then just slap that on like the guts of a DS light and just be like, that took me an hour's worth of work and the shell cost me $10 and now I'm going to sell this for $150
Yeah.
because it has the fancy Zelda shell, but everything else is the same.
yeah, and like DSs are fucking expensive locally.
How much do you think Cam would buy one for at Century Box?
I stay away from that. I have no idea.
God damn it.
All I know is I get a discount. That's all I care.
I have thought about that of just like modding them and then bringing them to Cam.
Totally.
There we go. And then there'll be a bunch of cool translucent DS lights at Century Box, which would be
You
pretty.
get the translucent green Bulbasaur edition.
I did get the translucent green shell for mine.
Sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and then playing fun games and just having a good gamer time. Hopefully, it's all said and done before Adepticon, and I'll bring it with me.
I guess it depends on how many meetings you have about Dungeon Fest between now and then. I just killed his soul.
Audibly dies.
You're welcome.
It's fine. I made my choice. I'm happy about my choice. I'm happy where I'm at. Jared, what are you doing?
What am I doing
Yeah,
right now?
What are you doing? Tell us about your coffee that you were holding in your hand there.
It was an
good?
oat milk latte. It's delicious. Thank you, Pocket Coffee,
Our other
our
sponsor.
other sponsor.
Thank you, Pocket Coffee. Your staff are delightful. Your coffee is fantastic. Please don't change.
They already changed for the better, and we love them.
That's true.
Okay, so like I just put a video out where I painted 5 Iron Jaws brutes.
They're sick.
The guys with like the fucking enormous choppas that are just comically huge. Because I wanted to paint something different, I guess. Because I painted another unit for my Cryptcast Infernals,
Hell yeah.
otherwise known as Stormcast Eternals, I guess. But with skulls and rusty and a bit fucked. And then I started putting together my Oops All Skeletons OPR list.
Would you say you just fell into it?
Why are you here? Why?
The door was open.
Why are you like this?
Just because it's your birthday doesn't mean you get to do what you want.
I can do what I want. I'm grown.
And painting some more Sylvaneth too. So yeah, I've painted a decent amount of stuffs. I put away all the War Master stuff because I kind of hate. Really super not into messing around with any printed stuff right now. And I know War Games Atlantic will be releasing orcs in 10 millimeter scale, like
Ooh.
soonish. And so those are my babies. More orcs is more good.
Everybody's got a bit of orc in them.
Yeah.
There you go, Jared. Now you're not blinded.
Blinded by the light. Yeah,
The road around the night.
that happened.
Yeah.
It's a great scene from the movie Running with Scissors.
Sure.
It's a good movie. It's a really good movie with Annette Bening.
And then I've been playing some Breath of the Wild, which I
Hell yeah,
Ooh.
brother.
Bring it back to Nintendo. Good on you.
blame Spooky for.
Yes, sir. I fucking love that. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are the best ADD games on this planet.
They're kind of like
They're
the
the
worst,
best.
though. The worst.
They are. They're the best, worst ADD game on the planet. Because you're like, all right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go do this thing. I'm going to go over here.
and then
you're like,
6 steps later,
you're like, oh, what's that over
yeah,
there?
oh, there's something shiny over there. Let's go over there.
Oh,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
smoke over the trees. I wonder what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a gobbo camp.
I
Yeah.
will say though, like that whole opening scene, like when you come out of the shrine, I can't even think of what the hell it is, and then it like, Link runs out into this open expanse. You're like, this is what Zelda should be.
Yes. Yeah, I only have one small gripe with Breath of the Wild, and that's how they handled the dungeons. I'm a big fan of no, go get the big key, open the door, find the item.
Sure.
I like
it's
the
not,
formulaic dungeon.
yeah, like Ocarina of Time did that the bestest.
Yeah, and Link to the Past and all that era
Sure,
of
but-
Zelda games.
Link to the Past, my man, that's like way before. Come on.
No, it's not.
Link to the Past came out.
It's like a 4-year difference from Ocarina of Time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Stand by.
Talk to the internets.
Yeah.
Talking to
Fact check.
our.
I will say though that like compared to Tears of the Kingdom, like Tears of the Kingdom has stuff to do. Like it's open world, but that open world like feels like there's stuff going on versus like Breath of the Wild. You really don't want to interact with any of the open world enemies because all it's going to do is wear down your shit and you get like nothing from it.
Yeah.
So Tears of the Kingdom is like definitely better from that stance. But like, dude, going through and like getting every single shrine and like,
Oh, yeah.
that's like what I've been doing without like, so I've been playing this thing for 2 weeks here and there. And like, just like going to shrines and doing things, I haven't done any of the main quest stuff.
My play is always like, you go do, oh my God, I want to call them Kankus for a second. The bird people. I forget what they're called. But go do that shrine first because you get the big jump ability. So
Yeah, totally. The big jump. Yeah.
it makes life so much easier.
Plus all the like the cold weather gear
Absolutely.
and a shitload of bows
Yes.
because bows is best and
Bows is best.
They
Backflips
break.
and slow-mo. Absolutely.
yeah.
All right, Roy. Was I right?
Link's Awakening came out in North America on August 6th.
No. Link to the Past.
Oh, God, fucking.
Wrong game.
Dude, Link to the Past was on the SNES. Of course it came out years before.
Yeah. Link to the
Ocarina.
Past is a Super Nintendo thing.
Yeah.
Link to the Past came out
94, isn't it?
92.
Well,
Came out in 92. And then Link's Awakening for the Game Boy came out in 93.
we're not talking about Link's Awakening.
I'm giving you chronology now. Deal with
Stop.
it. Then Ocarina of Time came out in 1998, and then
I knew that one.
And then the best Zelda game, Majora's Mask, came out in 2000.
Okay, that is such a hot,
That's a hot
pathetic
take. You're
that-
not wrong in terms of it's a great game.
Also, the best handheld Zeldas, Oracle Seasons and Ages, came out in 2001.
Yeah.
I
They were
played.
okay.
Shut up! I played those to death. They were so good.
Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
I think Link's Awakening is better than Oracle Season and Oracle Ages, personally.
It's no Minish Cap.
Minish Cap's so good,
Kiwi's
dude.
still pissed that the ROM that we have on the emulator for Minish Cap crapped out like right before the end of the game.
But no, I'll die on the hill that Wind Waker is best.
Wind Waker's so good.
It is the best Zelda game.
It's so much fun.
It removes you from being the stereotypical Link that's come before
And you have a boat.
that talks to you.
Yeah. And you can look for treasure.
And Zelda is not Zelda and an excellent character.
Okay, which DS Zelda game is the best one?
Any DS game?
No, Zelda DS game. Which one's the best one?
I will say the Link Between Worlds is fucking good.
That's
Isn't that 3DS?
3DS.
3DS.
Yeah.
That's not what I said.
But DS isn't 3DS.
I don't think
There was Phantom Hour. There was Phantom
Oh yeah, Phantom
Tracks.
Hourglass.
There was no Phantom Track. What the fuck?
Phantom Hourglass.
I have it in
Spirit
front.
Tracks.
Phantom Hour. Yeah, and Spirit Tracks. Those were the two.
Phantom Hourglass is superior.
Yes.
And the Spirit Tracks.
Spirit Tracks was weirdly self-aware with itself, but I don't think it stuck the landing.
Okay, so that's the one I have to get for my DS.
Yeah, Phantom Hourglass is good.
Yeah, but you're going to get your R4 and have all of them.
I'm still gonna curate. Like the thing I'm gonna commit to with the DS Lite is I'm gonna give Chrono Trigger a fucking go this time.
Yeah.
Because I've heard that it's like if you've never played it or never given it a real go, the DS version is the version because the graphics get bumped up. It then also has all the bonus bits that were on the PlayStation release that were not on the SNES. And then it just like is, from what I've heard, is basically the greatest JRPG ever fucking made.
I've also heard that.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
And the art's by Akira Toriyama, rested in Power King.
And then playing Metroid games.
Metroid
Yeah, I
Prime
want to play
Hunters.
Fusion.
Yeah, Fusion, like Game Boy Advance, Fusion is
So good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like that was the first Metroid game that I actually like finished, like played all the way through,
Nice.
Me too. And then
Good
I went
job.
right into Zero Mission after that.
which isn't as good.
Still pretty good though.
It's a really good game,
Yeah.
but it's not as good. Like
No.
Fusion was mind blowing. Like, and playing that on the Advance at the time was like,
Yeah, the graphics are
Holy
so
shit.
good.
yeah,
Mhm.
They still hold up.
it still holds up. I mean, it helps that it was on a tiny screen compared to like,
Oh, for sure.
even when you look at like the Switch Lite. But yeah, dude, that game rocks.
Metroid was weirdly ahead of its time for a lot of.
Well, for everything, right? Like, there's
Yeah.
a reason like Metroidvania is like a game type, a style.
Mhm.
Even Metroid
like-
Prime, like that game blows me away to this day.
Dude, and have you played Prime on the Switch?
I have not.
Dude,
Because it's an HD re-release, right?
Yeah. But the controls actually work now
Oh,
because it was so clunky,
it's very janky.
but it kicks ass on Switch.
I remember just blowing my small child mind when I was like, you could see her face in
Yeah.
the reflection of her visor. And
Whoa,
it's first
what?
person. You're like,
Yeah,
what is
it's
this?
first person, so when the light comes in or like when it rains,
Yes.
Oh,
like
no. I
rain
played
effects?
Metroid Prime when I had a GameCube, and I just remember being like, how is this possible
Yeah.
on this
Yeah.
fucking little tiny cube?
The black magic of Nintendo is real.
shout out GameCube.
Yeah.
That system kicked.
All the ass.
Yeah.
I want to dig out my... I know what I'm doing today. After I'm done everything else today, I'm pulling out the little tiny TV and hooking up my fucking 360.
Yeah, I might be buying Metroid Prime right now.
It's worth it.
yeah.
The HD remake is totally fucking worth it. It's awesome.
Sick.
To add one more thing to this train, supposedly someone has actually made a functional flash card for the Switch that works with any system with any firmware on it.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah. So R4 card for the Switch may be around the corner.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
I'd pay a lot of money for that.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the topic for today?
Yeah. What's the topic for today?
Okay, well, I want to first of all talk about regiments
Dude.
because
yes.
we just did Spooky Organized, like what is
Jank and
hopefully
Flank.
Jank and Flank. Yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
that's like a monthly thing on top of like us just taking over Spooky's house to play Jank and Flank.
And Spearhead.
would love to do that.
Yeah, well, you're not going to have a choice.
Sick.
We're just going to do it.
Dude, I've been signed up. I love hearing about this.
So we had Jank and Flank this past week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No
Which
force
is-
organization regiments.
Yeah, regiments, no force organization, all the chaos.
Yeah. No, I love regiments, and I think it adds a level of beauty that you're playing with models for a game that you find derivative, but you can play a really fun game because it's simplified, and that you don't need to organize it to have a good time. Because regardless of any variation I played, any army list, whatever I've chosen to do, and whoever I'm playing, it's always down the last turn. Regardless if you took like 7, steam tanks, and I took
Which you should.
all goblins all the time.
That actually sounds like a fun game.
Sounds like a fantastic game. But yeah, it would come down to the last turn, regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did because I played Duncan, and Duncan had his Kislev basically list
Yeah.
with a war wagon. And then I just took Oops All Trees because I wanted the fewest number of models possible.
It was hilarious. You pulled up and
At 10 models.
Yeah,
which
I was
was
gonna say-
6 units. But 2 of them were tree men. And
What,
as
they're
it
like
turns
300
out,
points each.
yeah, whatever, like
Insane.
360 points or something. They fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, like they just like curb stomped basically everything that came up to them.
I imagine you get like cool like poison stuff as an option.
Maybe, I don't know. I just looked and like, okay, these are the things that I have. How many points is each one? And then just crank them up. Like, oh, these are more expensive with bows. They have bows now. Because I wanted to
fly
make
now.
sure I had stuff painted and then like the fewest number of models possible. And now I'm doing skellies because that'll be the greatest number of models possible.
And super easy to paint.
Yeah, you've inspired me to go and add like a diorama piece, multi-based unit.
Oh yeah, dude, I fucking love unit fillers.
Mm-hmm.
Because like there's already 6 million skeletons in the War Games Atlantic box. Because it's like you can have more than 1,500 points for like $100, which is crazy cool.
It's very cool. Those chariots look sick too.
Yeah, and the chariots, like everything's awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, I will, because initially I was like, we played on Monday, right? Like Sunday afternoon, I was thinking like, okay, I bet I could build and paint all of these for Monday.
So
How'd that go?
unhinged, dude.
I decided not to because, I had like, other things that I needed to do, which was like, for me, that's pretty good to say no and actually like do the things I was supposed to do
Damn.
instead of just following that insanity. But now I'm following that insanity.
Hell yes.
So I already built like a unit of 20 skeleton warriors with a giant unit filler to have the biggest banner possible. I want that banner to be
Obnoxious.
ludicrous
Nice.
because I'm guessing it'll be something like probably 2 by 4 inches.
That's a healthy banner.
That's a good
Yeah.
banner.
Mm-hmm.
You
Just
said
giant.
unhealthy, and I was like, so an A4 paper size.
That would be fun. I was like,
Coated in
Can't-
10 layers of Mod Podge.
oh yeah, like it's going to be paper with so much Mod Podge, and that's also because like that little
You're not
thing
going to
that
do
I built.
the pop can one?
No, I don't want to slice the shit out of myself
Yeah,
making it.
that one scares me.
Because like you could also do like plastic card, thin plastic card, but I'm like nah, paper is where it's at.
Cardstock would be the nice middle ground.
Maybe, but like man, if you soak with Mod Podge, like if you just soak it with Mod Podge, even regular paper becomes pretty freaking
Durable.
yeah.
Okay.
And then it'd also be pretty hard. So it's like that's why I put. So it's like the skeleton is coming out of the ground with this giant banner, and he's like propping it up to pull himself out of the ground. And then there's some other random bits, but I put like one horse bit there so that the banner will like go across and then also anchor there. So it's kind of got like a sketchy little second point of contact, so it won't just immediately break. Because also, I'm not like too precious with these, so they're pretty much just going to be in a fucking bag.
Yeah.
And I'll dump them out on the table to play.
Yeah. It
I,
gives someone a heart attack.
Yeah.
My
Nice.
biggest hope is seeing like from Evil Dead 3, you just have like a flute doo skeleton.
Oh man, I'd have to make a flute, but totally need to do that.
That wouldn't be
now.
too bad to do.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah. Dead simple. I mean, the beauty thing.
dead simple, he says. Oh my.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
The beauty thing with all the War Games Atlantic sprues is they're round instead
the
of like
sprue is round.
yeah, all the sprue pieces are round.
Oh,
So
interesting.
I've used them for all sorts of stuff because you just scrape all the stuff off of them and you've got poles or whatever. It's brilliant.
It's pretty good.
Very cool.
Oh, I found a use for all my shields I have. I'm gonna make like sweet scatter terrain and do like small like shield walls.
You gonna
So like I have like a giant freezer bag full of shields on sprues.
Jesus.
And there was more in just that green bin of bits that I have. So I have way more shields than I will ever use in my entire life.
That's true. You have a lot of state troop.
So I'm just
Empire
gonna
shields.
get like spears and shields and just make scatter terrain.
Oh, just like quick like barricades and things
Yeah.
like that. That's not bad. That's a good way to do it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Regiments felt weird playing for me after doing 2 rounds of War Master beforehand, though.
Yeah, you were like 30 centimeters. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, my brain was the whole time I was playing with Spooky. My brain was so locked into War Master that I was trying to do everything in centimeters. I was adding pivot distance to my movement.
Yeah.
I was remembering back to maximizing frontage.
Yeah.
And then I'd look back at the regiment's rules and I'm like, what the fuck is this smooth brain shit? I don't understand. This is like, what's going on here?
It's fucking beautiful.
It was great. Like even so, like for our game, we were like remembering rules halfway through the game, and we're like, "Oh, right, I can do that. I can add my magic."
Oh,
And
I didn't remember magic until like fucking the end of round 2.
Yeah, which
Thank
still,
God for
like
you.
came back really.
Literally halfway through the game.
Oh yeah, and then I was like, right, okay, Teclis has like 6 spell points. Okay, he's about to dump them all into doing the fucking magic missiles at 1 unit.
Magic eraser these goblins.
Yeah, it's like, right, I could have solved this problem a lot earlier. Bye.
Oh yeah, I think that was part of the strength of the list because everything basically was a caster 3 because I was just trying to get points up.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, that's a lot of spells.
Yeah, having good magic and OPR is really good. I definitely want to like play around with the magic system a bit more because I find that it gets a bit boring only having the same 6 spells.
So you're gonna start making your own spells?
I don't know. I heard Steve
Yeah, I
did
heard
like a magic thing.
I heard the thing that's like there was a thing for balancing custom rule sets, and I haven't gone digging on One Page's Rules' website for that.
I'm also tempted just to pull out magic from 6th edition and just convert it.
You could probably very easily do that.
Pretty easy. Yeah. So one of the armies that I was looking at building is like an empire's kind of like whatever they call it in OPR.
Empire.
Yeah, because there's one of the units is like the mage council or something. So every one of you nominate one of them. Every single one is theoretically the wizard, but it's like, so you nominate one and they start with however many points there are in that, like casting points based on number of guys in that unit. And then if that guy gets killed, well, now the next dude is the wizard with like 4 casting points instead of 5. I'm like,
oh, this
is a sick unit.
That's really cool.
Because otherwise it's just a bunch of shitty humans that are like worthless, but you have a lot of them. I was like, ooh, get a bunch of these units. That's fun.
Yep.
But then, yeah, I can see your point about like having 6 spells that are all, despite having different flavor text, are all kind of the same.
All the same across the armies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone has a curse.
Yeah, like why doesn't anyone have Fireball, which in Fantasy Battle is a magic missile with a range up to 24 inches, and if successfully cast, the Fireball hits its target and causes D6 strength 4 hits.
That's sick.
So we'll just do that.
Like you just got to translate that to like D6 hits AP whatever.
Yeah.
AP1.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, I just remembered. Another thing I was working on. I ran my first.
Jesus Christ.
I ran the first session of my Morkborg campaign.
Oh,
sick.
It was sweet.
How many people died?
Just one.
Nice.
He was a cursed skinwalker. He transformed into a rat and got squished. It was,
Aww.
yeah.
Rest in power.
No, they did really good. They so their boat that they have, because it's the Tephrotic Nightmares campaign. So it's like Mad Max on an ash sea. So their boat that they have is just a bunch of corpses holding up a piece of wood.
Yeah.
And then they're like in ship combat, and what they have attached is a ram. And then they were like, holy shit, guys, we have omnidirectional movement. Tell the corpses to back up.
Oh, God.
So they're just like backing up and hitting these boats. One of the abilities that, because I added the unheroic feats. So when you level up, there's no levels. It's just called getting better. You can choose to roll against your health.
I do love their leveling up system.
It's so good. So you can choose to roll against your health. If you roll higher, you get more health, a D6 worth. You can roll against each of your stats to see if you improve. If you roll ones, they go down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or instead of, there was another option where you can like find magic items in your pocket. I scrapped that because I think that's dumb.
Fucking hilarious. So
it's great, but problem is like half the party can't read, and the items are usually scrolls.
classic.
So I added feats, and it's like you roll a d6, then you roll another d6, and that's what you get. One of the guys got, I forget the name of it, but essentially the ability is you can skin a guy, wear his skin, and you become that person for 4 hours. And I was like, this is so cool.
What's also cool is this fucking this artwork that is in the 6th edition rulebook.
Tight.
I'm currently flipping through the old Fantasy Battle rulebook, and it's so good.
Yeah, no. I do want to run Jank and Flank monthly. I think it's a great, let's just get together, throw models at a table.
It is the Coke Zero and Pretzels game for sure.
100%.
It is. It's a fun time. It definitely feels like after doing War Master, it feels cheap to not be counting movement with pivoting. But I understand that that's it's a different rule set, and it's what my brain got locked into. But it definitely does feel weird.
Yeah.
Where it's like, wait, I can pivot up to like 90 degrees free for a charge. It's like, this seems wrong.
It's pretty good. It rewards positioning, and I love those games.
It does. It truly does reward who can do the dumb shit, but then also knows how to set up a flank. That's about to happen.
Yeah, and like layering your dudes and moving them in the right order, because it's different than like every other army game that is like, I go with all of my fucking dudes and then you go with all your dudes. So in that scenario, it's easier to like set up because I'm moving my entire army before you do anything. So I like that with regiments. Like, I'm only moving this one unit and like your archers could blow them away before I get to do anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened.
Did that happen?
That did
absolutely
happen.
happened.
I said it because
his goblins moved, and then my elf archers went, we see you.
yeah.
Well, like, no, you were like, I don't know, my elves might hit you, they might not. I'm like, dude,
Oh yeah, because
you're
I
an
used
elf. You're a
because I
knife eater.
used
That's your
Eric's
thing.
dice last time, and they sucked. My elves sucked so hard for the first 2 rounds of the last game we played against each other.
Yeah.
And then they fucking hit like a truck at the start of this game.
Yeah, so one good archer attack took my goblin unit of 10 goblins to 1 goblin real quick.
And then they were shaken, not stirred.
They were not. They were fighting in the shade.
Of their friends' dead bodies. But no, definitely made me go, oh, fuck. Elves with bows and then elves with spears. Slap.
Very much so.
Yeah. But they are pricey motherfuckers. They ain't cheap.
Yeah. That one definitely rewards you playing smart in terms of what you have on the table.
Wait, what are you saying?
I don't know.
Your dice played smart. I think that's
okay.
what he's
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whereas, like, if I can throw a couple units at you and be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you can just throw bodies in. Like, this is fine.
I will say I got the most artillery off that game than I
Yeah, you got
ever.
a lot.
Yeah, the rock lobber is my favorite piece of artillery.
It definitely did its job.
The gobos definitely have some super dope artillery pieces. Like, they're just zany and hilarious, and stuff's going to happen.
Yeah, like the fanatics are great. You just need to move through an enemy unit,
Yes.
and you just like auto hit. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Because they're all zooted and spinning around.
They're great. They're great.
Okay. Mr. Rory,
yeah.
you had some sort of like actual topic for us that wasn't just
Yeah, I shared it
related
in
to
the Discord,
regiments.
and my phone's in my pocket, and your phone's in your hand, and I'm looking at the full color spreads right now, so I'm going to wait for you to remind me what the topics are. Man, looking at 6th edition, I was like, fuck me, this is so pretty. It's so
Yeah,
great.
I mean, they had cool stuff. The game,
It's the aesthetics that, like,
yeah, it's
matter.
full on
Oh.
the aesthetics.
Dude,
That orc army?
archer.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the
I
trolls
love it.
are
I love
fucking
that era
sweet.
too, because you can see the bleeding of the like older edition models within the promo image of like the new 6th edition models.
I've got that goblin shaman on my desk at work.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the. Yeah, you did a good job painting them up. Those old night goblins with the big dumb noses though are so like.
They're so good, dude. Those are like my favorite models.
Like the Skaven look good. The wood elves look great.
Okay, so
Look so good.
how do you convince other people to spend all their money? I mean, get into the hobby.
This is an interesting one.
You show them cool photos from Warhammer Old.
I feel like the hobby will speak to some, and to others, there's a lot of preconceived notion that deter them.
Yeah, I mean, they've met us, so.
That exactly. You read my mind. No,
Although, like, Spooky definitely gets the most people going on this, so
Yeah, what's your secret sauce?
I don't know. Like even then, like,
he's young and attractive.
oh please stop
He's got cool body tattoos.
blushing. I don't know. I've experienced like getting people stoked and getting them in, and like that's just a feel good moment. Like seeing how creative and what they're bringing to the hobby scene is like one of my personal favorite feels good moments. But then I've also seen like the amount of burnout I can inflict on people by bringing my stoke to them, like my wife. Bless her, but she's just like, I'm sorry, like you've killed this for me, and I'm like, oh,
You went
Come
too
back.
hard. You went too hard.
Yeah, a lot of that too was like, you probably really just abused her with endless playthroughs of like testing stuff last year
Yeah.
for
flames.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do credit that too.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Chrissy.
Yeah, Chrissy, tonight we're going to play 6 games of Flames again.
Yeah.
By the way, I love you.
And
Yeah.
like when I
Please
was doing
stop
that,
beating me.
I was so stressed that I don't even think I made it fun. It was like, tell me how you feel about this. What are your recommendations?
What was your favorite part?
Why are you being so mean right now?
Why are you matching my energy? This is not my energy.
No, I like the more I like take my foot off the gas in terms of like wanting you to be in the hobby, the more I'm just like, yeah, like show up, like nonchalantly go about it. I think that's like the best retention rate I've had for getting people in. Just be like, yeah, man, like show up. You don't have to bring anything. Just like be ready to play some games. And then like once people like experience rolling dice with homie and push a plastic, they're like, this is cool.
Yeah.
For example, right now I've got one of my players, my D&D group is like, my brother just gave me some Warhammer models. He got Inner Circle companions. And I was like, sick.
Nice.
But I'm terrified. I don't want to get into it. And I'm like, that's fair. But I'm like, I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's not as expensive as you think it is.
So the main thing is that like Warhammer is going to be the like most common inroad because it's just the biggest name in the space, right? It's the thing that people will probably have heard of. They'll have heard of 40K or something like that. And those are not the best games to like just start playing this because they're wildly expensive. And especially if it's 40K. 40K, I don't care what army you're playing right now, is basically a horde army.
Yeah.
Because you need so many goddamn models.
Except Custodes.
But even then, like the number of custodies you need is way more than it was like 5 years ago.
Well, here's the thing. The way the 10th edition is structured, a new detachment will come out, like the Grotmus thing. They've released a whole bunch of detachments, one for every single army, and it effectively changed how people were playing the game. So Custodes got a huge buff for Dreadnoughts, so everybody wanted to go get Dreadnoughts for their Custodian army.
Oh.
So that's the road you travel down when you play 40K.
And so you don't need as many models for Custodes, but they're all fucking expensive.
Yeah, it's true. Custodes is like,
And so like
you only
it
need
just
30, but you're
it
going to drop
introduces a
$800.
huge amount of burnout because like both like in terms of money capital, but also your energy capital. Like you just have to spend a lot to get into it versus like all the other games that we play. Like if you have 6 dudes built and painted, you can just do an intro game of 1490 Doom with someone. And that's like a much better starting place, or even fucking Mordheim, which is something that people might have heard of. But there's, we have so many games that, we play that are these tiny kind of indie things that are a much better introductory point
yeah, for me,
to
it's
just having fun.
the best games to like put in front of people to be like, this is what miniature gaming is the games where you, by the end of your first turn, you're already planning what you're doing your second turn because it's so easy to learn, so easy to grasp that all of a sudden I'm involved. Yeah. I'm not sitting here being like, okay, how does this work? All right, strength versus toughness. I need a 5. No, like Gaslands. Cool. I need that template for the next move I'm making.
Yeah.
Then I can shoot you.
Yeah. And I better turn or I'm smashing into that rock.
It's like Flames of Orion. That one is a fantastic learning game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like anything that's like smaller model count.
Yeah.
And then have 2 forces ready to go so someone can just play.
Yeah. Something you can like have rules on less than half a sheet of paper that will get you through a round.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
I would say too, it's like you don't just, if someone's, say you met someone and they're super on the 40K hype train and they're like, oh, I've bought like these guys already and I'm going to get them done and I want to play a game, is I think you yes and that, where you do the pivot where it's like, okay, you've never played a war game before? Sick. Awesome. You bought like a shitload of Imperial Guard for some reason, but you're happy. Awesome. Yes, and I will teach you how to play a war game. We're going to play Grimdark Future Firefight first, because this is going to get your mind primed.
Or even
for
like Grimdark Future, like the 40K.
That's what I meant. Yeah, the 40K version of OPR. You play that, get their mind primed for how war game functions and operates and blah, blah, blah. And it's like you can still bring the 40K stuff. We can still be playing 40K, quote unquote.
All the lore and everything is
all lore
applies.
Whatever. We're not calling these guys whatever. It's like, no, you're playing Imp Guard.
Yep.
I'm going to bring orcs, blah, blah, blah. And you get them primed up that way. And then if they enjoy that, then it's like, okay, cool. You now have an understanding of how war games work. You have an understanding of how army-based ones work. Here's the communities you can go to if you want to learn 40K, which are everywhere.
Yeah.
And you can then learn how soul-crushing that game is.
Well, on Wednesday, I took a phone call at Century Box from a parent that was like, yeah, my kid's 13. He's got so many Warhammer models. He really wants to play 40K. Do you guys do 40K there? I was like, unfortunately not. These are the places you can go to play 40K. Or, if you want...
Did you sell Rust Punks to a random parent?
No. I didn't go,
But also, yes.
I didn't shill that hard. But I was like, just go on your computer and type in one-page rules.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, there's a lot of books and everything that you're going to need to play 40K. But you yourself, it's a simple enough game. You could play with your kid on your kitchen table.
Yeah, and use the same models.
Yeah, type in one-page rules. And they're like writing this down. And they're like, thank you so much. And I'm like, yeah. Like, you yourself can play with your kid. And they're like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, it's one-page rules. The rules are on one page. I believe in you.
Yeah. And I think that's the big thing, too. It's like with anything where you're trying to introduce a concept to new people who don't have a basing in it, you need to be able to present information in a way where it just starts rubbing against their ceiling of comprehension.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, I'm challenged, but this isn't overwhelming.
Yeah, you're pushing the ceiling instead of leapfrogging it.
It's, oh God, what's the fucking ed term? There's an actual, it's the zone of something. I remember this when I was in school.
Mortalis.
Yeah, it's the zone of mortalis. No, it's like zone of development or some. I don't know. Either way, point being, it's like
I'm cutting it all out.
Yeah, you're cutting it all out. Essentially, it's like there is a sweet spot you can go to where you're giving them enough where they can sink their teeth into it and they can comprehend it and they can feel challenged and they want to go beyond that point.
Yep.
And 40K, unless you have a great teacher who knows, it's like, hey, we are going to do like 3 games over like 3 weeks. In the first game, I'm going to cut all this shit out of it.
Yeah.
And we're just doing this, so you understand how this works. Next game, we're adding this, so you understand how this works. And then finally, by the third game, okay, we are playing a full, 1,000 points with the rules, with the strats, with the objectives, blah, blah, blah. So now we've grown to that. But if you throw someone into 40K, it's like, okay, here's your army. You need to figure out the detachment. Here's your stratagems. By the way, we're just going to figure this out on the fly. Blah, 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 blah. By the time you get done that game, you're fucking mentally exhausted.
I think 40K also lends itself to that it takes so much time, energy, and devotion to play 40K and be current with it that you have no capacity to play any other games.
If you wanted to get serious with it, yeah, it really... Well, there's people in our scene who are still playing 10th edition here and there because they have a background in 40K.
Yeah.
So it's not hard for them to jump back into
But
it.
they've had
years of playing.
Years of playing. Like,
no, that's what I mean, yeah.
Enough experience
They're not
with it.
newbies, yeah.
Because I've played a game of 10th edition and I don't like it. Like, as AOS pilled as I am, I fucking love AOS 4. I do not like 10th edition 40K at all. It just feels like too much.
When I did watch Tyler's $1 Billion Clown Farms video where he took a Warhound Titan to LVO, and I saw the list and everything and how it worked, I'm like, this is the first time in ages I've been intrigued again by 40K just to run that list.
Yeah. You tell me Orc fried this rice?
Have you seen the list that he brought?
No. I just saw his video about Orc fried rice and I got really excited.
Have you seen the one where he's done LSD and he's painting goblins?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, there you go. No, that
video is my spirit animal.
Shout out Tyler.
Shout out Tyler. You're a beautiful human being. Hopefully see you at Adepticon this year. No, the long and the short of the LVO one is he basically was like, what's a dumb list that I can take that is still fun to play and I can still hypothetically win games? So he took a Warhound Titan, a bunch of War Dogs, and then he allied with Chaos Demons.
Sick.
And had some Nurgle guys. And the thing that really piqued my brain with that army was the fact that there was this one Nurgle beast that has a rule where it's like, if you dump wounds into it, but you don't kill it, on its next turn, it just regens all the wounds back.
That's cool.
And it can deep strike, so he would just literally drop that on the back line and it would just sit there. While everyone's freaking out about a giant Warhound Titan that's moving through the board and just deleting units that it doesn't like.
That's pretty good.
But all that being said, I would not introduce someone who's new to wargaming to 40K.
No,
off the
one-page
bat.
rules is it's the best place to go to start.
Yeah.
I would say if you have to go Games Workshop, as a familiarity thing, people just need to grab a box and play it, Spearhead.
Yeah, I mean the thing is that like if someone is very like space fantasy focused, then Spearhead isn't going to
No.
be for them.
No.
And
But
like,
also then Combat Patrol isn't because it sucks donkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played a couple games of Combat Patrol. It's not a good game.
I would say the really good role that GW serves in this situation is because the worlds are so deep and the history is so deep, you don't have to go to them for gameplay introduction, but you can go to them being like, yeah, jump into the world.
Yeah, loads of cool stories.
There's loads of cool stories, and that is like that excitement for the world and the narrative and the creativity helps give fuel to learn games.
Totally.
Because
yeah,
now
100%.
it's like, okay, this is so cool. I want to recreate this, or this is so cool. I want to emulate that.
I want to play in this world. Like
I
whatever
want
it
to
is,
play
right?
in this world because I've learned all these amazing
Yeah.
situations that have occurred.
Orcs are fucking cool. I want to play with orcs.
yeah.
So
like,
then, but you don't
yeah.
need their rule sets to do that.
No, but that's what I'm saying is like I believe the narrative power that they bring is equally important to getting people long-term invested in the games.
Yep.
Like I say, like I'm
Yes and no. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like you have people like Andrew A. that's like, I have no idea what any of this lore means.
Yeah, I mean, I know like 13 pieces of lore realistically, but
But like I consume lore. I love the books.
oh yeah.
My
Like-
Audible library is like questionable in terms of how much 40K books are actually in there.
Yeah, like I don't give a crap about the 40K game, but do I love learning about like the stupid wars that have happened in this narrative? Yes. The Badab War
How
is
sad Dante
so-
is.
I still haven't learned about Dante, but like I
you're
love
gonna
learn-
make Spooky cry.
The best sad boy army ever.
Blood Angels.
Just let me die.
But yeah, I think
Fucking weeball.
one of the things that if you really want to get someone into wargaming and you want to bring them into the world and the hobby and everything, it's realizing also the work you have to put in to do that. And it's a very reasonable expectation that if you are to bring in someone and you want to introduce this world to them, you have to front load all that work yourself.
Yeah.
Because you have to assume they got diddly squat and they don't have time right now to prep. So you have to present everything and you have to bring everything.
Yeah.
And I know some people are like, oh, well, no, like they should probably have their stuff. It's like, no. You're trying to convince someone to get into a hobby that in theory could be a lifetime hobby. To tell them that they have to have 1,000 points built, painted, and ready for their very first game.
Burnout will
Totally. Like
hit
here's
before
your
they-
96 models that you need to have
Yeah.
built and painted.
Yeah. Like a lot, like the big reason why most of us came back to this hobby in the past 5 years is because we already had this shit from when we were teens and we pulled it out of the closet and we started it up again.
Nope.
At least me, and I know at least one other person like that.
I agree to like a point. I think the best thing you can do is just be like, hey, you've heard about it. Like, I don't know, look into it. This is something that's kind of cool. It's like, yeah, it seems kind of cool. And then just provide like a game for them to play, regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
If you can provide it, like facilitate like the space, the models, the rules, and be like able to walk through that game with that person. I think that's one of the best ways, strongest ways.
Which,
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are saying the exact same thing
Yes.
differently because like you bring everything. They show up with themselves.
Yeah.
Assuming they don't have a tape measure or dice, like
Yeah.
they just show up
100%.
and show them a good time.
This is like when I ran Mordheim demos a year or two ago, and I would put together 6 different war bands
Yeah.
because I was like preparing for people who didn't have anything, or it was like just bring dice, just bring your own dice, and everything else is going to be there. And as important as like a game to play, which game you introduce them is, however important that is, I think showing them that there's a community beyond the game
It's the experience.
is like kind of the important part. Because if someone's like, that's a cool game, but you're the only person I know who plays it,
Yeah.
I'll call on you maybe once a month or every 2 months. But if you're like, hey, yeah, that was a fun game. By the way, here's this community that does exist within our city or town where there's a bunch of people doing this, that suddenly becomes really exciting.
Yeah.
Because now it's like, oh, there's a bunch of people like this. Oh, I wonder what everyone else is doing. I wonder what this looks like. And it's the like whenever you jump into like a new Discord community and you realize this place is like vibrant and thriving and there's people talking about weird games and throwing out fun ideas every day, that helps keep the fire going.
Yeah, it's sort of, that's part of like sadly, that's kind of the draw for people with 40K is that you can basically go anywhere and play that game.
It's the Starbucks of like wargaming.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's like I know exactly what to expect.
Yep.
I know like a vanilla latte in Calgary is going to taste exactly the same as it's going to in like Montreal or London. So I'm not going to get any surprises.
Yep.
And I can go anywhere with it.
Yeah. It's not very good or satisfying, but you know what you're getting.
Yeah, exactly. And that is something. There's merit
No,
to
of
that.
course.
Yeah.
Like that's part of the draw, right? That's 100% that's part of the draw. But that like goes to your point of showing them like, yeah, I'm showing you this particular game, but here are 40 people in the vicinity that also like this game.
Yeah. And by the way, there's 20 other people who like this game who are not in this town, but they exist in other places nearby.
Yeah.
And they're immediate like pals that you can start like building a connection with.
Yeah. And like they're also going to like the weird shit that you want to make.
To me, yeah, exactly. Getting people into the freak side. Buy your model and then cut it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like your
Here's
buddy.
your $50 model that I'm going to cut
Oh, God.
half of it off.
Yeah, so good. The best.
I say that because that's exactly what Spooky did.
Yeah. Getting people onto that side of the hobby is like, that's the rewarding experience because that's when people are like, yeah, dude, let's just play the game.
Yeah.
Like, we're here to roll dice.
This is a really cool model, but it's 100% better if I put a tooth on its head instead of an actual head.
Absolutely. Like, once you
Those
like
are
hit
cool.
that threshold of like, I don't care anymore. I'm not chasing models. I'm not chasing metas. We're playing games. We're homies. Like, that's the best.
Yeah, games and fun times.
Miniature
and
agnostic.
friendship.
Way to
Yeah,
go.
teeth.
Miniature agnostic is the way to go. That is true. Then you just find all the cool minis that you want. And you
So
make
many fucking minis.
yeah.
And then just like make them fit whatever the hell it is that you want.
Yeah, it's like all the random Empire State or not the Empire Militia guys I got at the bit swap. I'm like, that's a Mordheim warband, and the list is built because there's a guy with a great sword, there's a guy with a halberd already,
And I can identify them differently because they have a thing. And
They're-
I'm just writing the list
Yeah.
based on what this
What
guy
I see,
has.
yeah. That is that like yeah, like that's what I like about like the games like Mordheim and such, where it's like when people are like, oh, is this a good list? It's like you're talking about a game that has not been officially supported in 20 years.
It was never balanced.
It was never balanced. Literally make your models first and then figure out how they fit into the rules.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
the better way to do it. It's more fun that way. And then you have weird things like an archer with a skeleton head that has a reef on it, like or
Yeah,
a
that's-
laurel reef, like mine guys
That's
does.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Santa.
What?
What? You said wreath. I
A
was like,
laurel reef.
oh, yeah, the laurels. I know that. But
Yeah.
you said wreath.
I
at
did
first.
say reef.
Roman Santa.
Roman Santa. Even though they stole it from the Greeks.
Just been thinking about the Roman Empire a lot lately.
That is a weird segue, but go ahead.
Tell us, straight white man, why you've been thinking about the Roman Empire.
I don't know. I was up in the historical section
Oh,
closing
you're
up on
looking at
Thursday
This
night.
is
Hannibal.
gonna tie into Trench Crusade.
No,
and
no,
I'm
no,
gonna,
no,
I'm
cut
gonna
the mics, cut the mics.
throw my fucking microphone through the window and leave.
No, I was closing up a sentry box and I was walking past. I saw War Games Atlantic.
And you found the secret section in historicals.
Dude, it's so funny how many people don't realize that they can go upstairs.
Yeah, because any other store in the world, it's like, oh, that's staff
That
only.
100% looks like a staff only place.
Oh, I 100% agree.
It needs to be like some sort of neon fucking light to say, please go upstairs.
And
Yeah.
buy things up here.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Or like put like a bead, like one of those little bead curtains across it. So now it's like you're going into like the XXX section of Blockbuster.
So I used to work at a movie rental place back in the day.
No, stay on topic. You ran upstairs to
Topic,
historical.
upstairs,
Right.
historicals. War Games Atlantic.
So they have a box of just like Roman, the like citizens and guards. And I was like, I just want like a warband of dudes in togas. I just think that'd be so funny.
I mean, that's what one of the things I was looking at, like for like flagellants, right? Because
Yeah.
like, especially, or they're called fanatics or something in OPR.
Yeah.
Because like, what are their weapons? Sharp things, like literally just
No.
sharp weapons.
Oh, they're like the
They're flagellants.
Noblars. They throw sharp things.
Yeah. So they're flagellants for the human empire. I'm like their defense is literally 6 up. So basically
Sick.
they're in togas
Hell yes.
and they're just frothing at the mouth idiots with sharp items. So perfect.
Yeah, I just want to do some weird human force. I don't know. To get to the root of the subject, the War Games Atlantic City Guard box is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
That box is unreal.
They are making some of the most dope kits
Yes.
coming out, like that city guard, the sergeants,
Yes.
just
the villagers even.
the city villagers. Yeah,
The chick with the cat. I was like, hell yeah.
yeah, and like some of the old ones where it's like it's just a dude with a fucking pitchfork.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, those are the models I want to make a human empire.
I want the
list
model.
out of.
Oh,
Have
their
you not
new
seen-
class. No, this is the first. I'm
dude.
looking at it right now.
Okay,
That's
so
the city guard.
kettle helms,
Yeah,
lanterns,
they have city kill
torches.
Yeah. It was the lanterns and the torches. I'm like, I need this kit
Yeah, and the
just for
goose.
lanterns and the fucking
the
goose.
goose mini
Yo,
painting that
City Guard
thing.
slaps.
Yeah.
capes.
Yeah, like it's so many bits.
Yeah.
And it's like for a $40 box of like fucking 32 minis or something. Like,
That's so good. The
It's
City
so
Guard's
good.
so good.
Yeah. War Games Atlantic is easily becoming my new favorites.
they're on it. They got so many. And
Oh,
they're
and they now have it. They've heard the internet. They've made a skeleton army box.
Yep.
That's what I was saying. Like, that's what I'm doing. Because I can make like 4 chariots. One of them will probably hold the leader. I've already got. I mean, I have some early access to some of this. Shh. And so,
Thank you, War
yeah,
Games Atlantic.
The villagers slap.
use my code to buy your stuff.
Do you
what
actually
is
have a
it?
code?
What's your code?
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I'd have to like
Come on,
put it in the
you gotta be ready.
put it in the show notes. I don't know. It's because it's like something something
/ caffeinated
Slash.
miniatures /
quote slash
red /
ref and then something. I don't know. I'll put it in there. But yeah, I do because then it gives me a couple of dollars in my tip jar, which basically just lets me buy more plastic from War Games Atlantic.
Perfect.
Excellent. Oh,
like-
Chrissy wanted me to bring something up about your last video.
Uh-oh.
She thinks that for the next video, you should have a cup counter. How many times cups will appear and disappear throughout the video? Because she's like, wait, back that up.
Enhance.
There was a cup there. Where'd it go?
Oh no,
Because it's like, no, I like that. I like fucking around because it's like, first of all, I always wear the exact same clothing no matter what. Other than today, I have a different long sleeve shirt on because it's like one of the 2 long sleeves I have on. But
Laundry
otherwise,
day.
I have 12 of the exact same black t-shirt because, autism. And so,
The Tism t-shirt.
yeah. And so like all of my jeans and my shirts are all exactly the same.
Yeah,
Hashtag autism.
steal his look.
And so, yeah, it'd be like, oh, I was painting those at 8 o'clock at night, and that cup is my tea that I wouldn't have at like in the morning, which might be coffee. And so it's like it bounces around.
I like that. Yeah. Yeah, no, your last video was sweet.
I'm gonna have a cup counter just for Chrissy. And maybe I'll even say like in the little corner be like Chrissy's cup counter.
Nice.
Cute.
That'd be sweet. She'd
That's
love
very
that.
cute.
I might try and steal your style. Do up a quick mini.
Do it because like those orcs. So if I'm like painting single models at a time, it's like if I'm spending anything more than an hour, it's too goddamn long. And so it's like those orcs, 40-minute models. And these skellies are going to be fucking 40 minutes for an entire goddamn unit.
Yeah, no, those should be like prime them white, slap a wash, dry brush, done.
No, dude.
No.
It's still colors.
Yeah,
What do
I
you
was-
mean, no.
It's
no,
still
like, do you
colors.
not know Jared? He doesn't prime white. Like, I was just gonna ask, what's your base color?
It's going to be
Magenta.
burnt sienna.
That's
Nice,
okay,
nice.
brown.
And then like a burnt orange over top. And then I'm going to dry brush them with like a bony color.
Perfect.
And then I will
It's
use
pretty close.
some sort of
pretty close.
wash, but
Oh, okay.
the wash might be purple. And then
That's a good call. That's a good pick.
it'll just be fucking pigments all over the place. And
You gonna
call it
lean more
good.
to a blue tone purple or a red tone purple with your wash?
I don't know. Honestly, it's probably going to be Murder Scene, which is a speed paint.
Such
What?
a good. It's a great paint.
Yeah.
That's a speed
It's
paint?
like it's like this like purpley red
Yeah.
speed paint from the like Speed Point
oh, it's like
2.0s.
arterial blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Fucking sick. But
Damn.
then you need to dilute speed paints down to basically like dilute them out of
yeah.
existence and then use it as a wash, and it's magic.
Oh, the 2.0 is like super pigmented? Like super dark and pigmented?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
they're like way too much. So I'll still use like speed paint medium sometimes, or just fucking water, but don't tell the internet, because the internet will lose their shit if you dilute it with water.
You're ruining the properties of this paint.
Diluting with water, you clearly don't know how acrylic paint works. I'm like, no, motherfucker, I just do what I do. Anyways,
It's like literally what everyone was doing up until 5 years ago.
I will say I did notice a difference between actually using a medium to thin and water to thin.
There is yeah.
It's just an added tool. You don't have to use it.
No, and I feel like it's the thing where like a lot of stuff gets caught up between, are you doing this for display or are you doing this for gaming? If it's display, absolutely use top tier
fuck
techniques.
You can use
all
a
the
screwdriver
display
as a
stuff
hammer.
I've done has still been with water.
Yeah, there's probably Golden
You can
Demon
use a
winners who are
screwdriver
like,
as a hammer. I'm just saying.
yeah, it's true.
I use fancy water, distilled water.
Yeah. Percolated in the mountains of the Rockies.
No, I just use distilled water. And like, no, fuck it. Don't use medium for fucking anything. Anyways, but like dilute that shit down like at least 7-1.
Damn.
Because otherwise the whole thing is just going to be a murder scene and we don't want that shit. Okay. Final thoughts, Spooky?
I need to go home and paint some shit. Final thoughts is, if you're super into the hobby and you want more people to join, be approachable, be enthusiastic.
Be a regular human, shower.
Yeah, get people stoked. Share your passion. Be a fun person.
And like, don't force it on anyone, because if it's not for them, it's not for them. That's cool. They can be wrong.
Yeah. You can only bring a horse to water. Weed out the weak.
Never doubt the full power of a flyer if you're trying to convince people to come play.
Yeah, I mean, that's Spooky's forte, making dope flyers.
Yeah. Flyers
It's the only
work.
time I'm fly.
God.
Pretty fly for a white guy.
Flyers work. Be approachable, as was said. And be totally fine if someone says like no after, if they're like, nah, that's not for me. Like,
Because that's fine.
yeah, because
it's not for everyone.
It's
That's
not.
fucking cool.
And it's like be comfortable accepting the idea that someone's going to say no, that's not for me, because that is not a personal offense. That someone is being honest. And do you rather want people who want to be there, or you want to try to convince someone who doesn't want to be there?
Yeah,
Because one of those is easier, B, more fun.
Don't do what I did and buy them more models when they say no.
Yeah, no, don't. Yeah. Don't pursue someone who's
force your
rejecting
wife.
you
She said yes.
just because.
She said yes.
God damn it.
The times that were important. Otherwise, it's just more plastic for Spooky to paint.
But no, that's basically my final thoughts. I now need to make a Mordheim and future firefight list because Fergie's in town, and I'm gonna go play. Yeah, I'm going to Sentry Box.
He's just ninja-ing in, and we didn't even know.
Yeah.
He's Archeon.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Don't ever let that go.
Do you want to come to the Sentry Box with me, and then you can harass him?
I'm literally going to Sentry Box right after this because I need some different pigment powder.
Oh my god! What color?
I don't know.
Do you need a
gonna go
red?
look.
Because I got a dusty one.
I've got like dusty and rusty. I need something that's more like traditional kind of sand color, I think. Like,
There's lots there.
like a nice tanny thing.
yeah.
Got it.
Tanny Cabani.
No, just tan.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go play tabletop games with Fergie this afternoon.
Nice.
That rat bastard.
Yeah.
Jared, closing thought.
Fergie's a
now
rat
I'm
bastard.
just mad at Fergie because he didn't let us know, hasn't updated us on Archeon. I'm going to message him right now to ask him.
Are you the ever chosen? Where is he?
Yeah. Hey Fergie, how's Archeon coming along? Yeah. The final thoughts really just like be a regular ass human.
Paint your Archeon.
And paint your goddamn Archeon. And
Steal your wife's models.
also I'm going to steal Chrissy's models. But yeah, like if you're stoked on something, cool, introduce people. And if they're not stoked on it, that's great because there's lots of different things for different people. And
It's like dating. It's okay if they say no. They'll meet someone better.
Yeah. Don't be like, oh,
what is this dating thing?
Don't be sad. Be like, they said no. Be like, oh, good. I did not match up with someone who doesn't want to be here ultimately. Cool.
Yeah. And
Honesty is a good policy.
on that note, we love you all. See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.